Hello everyone and welcome to another Kev Play. This is Kevin. We are on part 15 of Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Last time we finished Bears Repeating. We pretty much completed all of it. We haven't done the Tawna thing yet, or the boss, but we also have to do the flashback tape. We'll do one flashback tape because I think we unlocked two. So we did all these. Let's get into this and hope for the best here. Hey Pelpa, how are you? Cortex Vortex pre-check. We're back at it.
Experiment log. Bandicoot subject final trial.
Okay, so yeah, they introduced these last time. They're like time boxes. Pelpa's good. Glad to hear it. Let's see how this works. Can I do this? Let's try this out.
Seems like only yesterday subject was nibbling waffle scraps out of my hand.
I vaguely remember this flashback tape. God. Oh, I missed that. I guess I should get down here. Oh, okay. I'll have to try this. See how that works. Alright, so for starters, I actually managed to clean up the trophies in Ratchet & Clank Up Your Arsenal, and I got the Platinum Trophy. Which was, like, a surprise, because I was like... I had it at 78%, and I picked up the Ratchet & Clank collection, like, a little bit before Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart came out in 2021. So I breezed through those first three games, and then I was playing the third game for a good while before the next game came out or whatever. And Papa says, "Oh, good job, thank you." Yeah, and it literally was just do the 5 quirk time trials, which, oh my god, it's so refreshing to play a time trial that's actually like challenging and fun and addicting, but also like doable. Just like Astrobot. So that was fun. And then I needed 5 more what is it? Titanium bolts or whatever it is. And also the skill points, which I only needed, you know, I think like, not that many. I guess I can just keep going this way, right? I should have went, okay. I gotta figure this out. But, yeah, you see, I still need to do Ratchet 3. I still need to do Ratchet 1 and 2 in terms of the Platinum. I think I'm more closer to the... I think I literally have 33... Because I know there's a lot of grinding you have to do with, like, the bolts in the earlier games. I think I'm at 33% for Ratchet 1 and only 19% for Ratchet 2. But I beat both, you know, I mainlined both of them. But I think at some point I will get back to them. Because why not? Their first game especially. Yeah, I remember seeing that with the first game, I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta figure this out. It's almost like I shouldn't set that off until the time boxes get a little bit more closer. I think this is a doable flashback tape. I just gotta figure it out. like this. Maybe if I can clear... Oh god. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Let me try that again. You said, I'm still playing Zelda, should get that game wrapped up by next week, hopefully. Okay, cool. And then you're gonna go to, after that, I'm guessing you're gonna try Expedition 33, right? You got those 2 games for Christmas, right? I guess I could do this. And stay here, and then... I don't like this. I don't know about that. I've been playing some more Pokemon Yellow. I don't know why, I'm just feeling nostalgic. Let me try to see what no, I can't do anything up there. Okay, so I definitely can't go up. We've established that. Alright. I gotta stop getting fancy. Say, how is the emulation on your handheld device? It's doing good. I don't know what it was that was causing an issue a while back, but I think it might have been because I was favoriting a lot of games at once, and that kind of like caused the handheld to kind of like have some crashing issues. Because ever since I stopped favoriting stuff and kind of like just played one game at a time, is this only one? I guess I have to time that one. Damn. All right.
Next time, perhaps.
But it's working good. Works like a dream. I'm like getting used to how like save states work and load states and stuff, and I try to be disciplined with it. You know, obviously like with like say like when I was playing Crash Bandicoot Huge Adventure, I didn't want to rely on the save states. I definitely want to play that as intended with the checkpoints system. How do I jump on that TNT without setting off the nitro? Bro, I use save states to death. A game like Pokemon Yellow, I'm completely okay with that, because a game like Pokemon Yellow, you were able to save at any point. You know... Oh man, I screwed this up. Let me go this way, even though I failed it, just so I can see what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. It's like still going, right? Ah, okay, so the checkpoint's right there, alright. At least we know that now. Gotta figure this out.
Now, sweet Bandicoot.
I guess I want to jump on that TNT when the time boxes are above me. I thought I modded PS2 memory card. I'll read that in a sec. Hold on. Actually, I'll read it right now. You said I bought a modded PS2 memory card that can allow you load games from a USB flash drive. Ah, that's nice. That's interesting. I've never had a problem with my memory because I think I have like right now I have like two, and my memory cards with the PS2 games that I play are good in terms of not the memory never gets too crazy for me where I have to like need more space, but that would be awesome. I know my PS1 memory card I have, and I also use like the PS3's like virtual memory card for PS1 games, so that kind of saves some more memory. Nope, forgot where it was.
Now, sweet Bandicoot.
I keep doing that wrong. I gotta go to the TNT first. Alright, let me try that again.
Bandicoot.
What else? Well, there is a state of play this Thursday. TNT first, then. Alright, now this is something I have to figure out. Let me just see what I can do. No, I can't go ahead of it. I have to get behind it somehow. And there pretty much was there was a state of play last year around this time. And I actually, in my notes, I actually have the games that were kind of like presented or announced during that last year's state of play, so it kind of gives me an idea of what we can expect at a state of play like this in a February state of play. Okay, oh no! Okay, we did something better than usual. Let's see if we can do that again. I think I have a better idea what I gotta do. All I'll say is, you know, there was a lot of, like, just random games that were presented in the February one from last year, but they ended it with the announcement of Saros as like a 2026 oh god. Alright, hold on, let me try that again. As a 2020, like, they announced Saros for the first time last year for 2026, so now we know that Saros is coming out in the spring or early in Q1, I guess, of this year. I think we could expect maybe a Sony game to show up at the very end, you know, and at least be a year out. Which will be cool. Okay, let's try to do this right. I really am doing this like... No, that's not what I'm trying to do. All I know is that for the state of play, we can expect something big to be shown in terms of Sony first party. And who knows, maybe something else will catch our interest. I think after I'm done with this flashback tape, I'll read off what was shown last year to kind of get a good idea of what to do. What if they show a teaser for the new God of War show? That's possible. They keep announcing like casting for that show. So it seems to be coming along. I really have trouble with this part. And it's like... What am I doing? I'm trying to like... I did it before. The thing is, I am taking my time because I really... I don't know what else to do. Because it's not even about taking...
My experiment.
I'm trying to think, because it's like... I don't have time to figure it out because it's literally like, figure it out now or you die. And there's nothing I can like wait on. I can't like wait and try to figure out the situation. I kind of have to like see it in the moment. It will click though. I've done this before, so. At least with this, I get it now. Maybe I can... I don't know. That's what I wanted to do. No! Don't bounce... Okay, I have to do whatever I just did, but don't bounce again on the next box. I have to, like, jump across. But I also have to make sure, like... Make sure I'm able to jump across. Alright, I feel good about this next attempt. Let's see. Whew. I see. I see what I should do. I can land on the left box, and then when I land on the TNT, I could jump to the left. That way I don't hit the very bottom nitro. Help says we got this. I believe. So we could land on this box. There we go. Alright, but now it's just a matter of being able to get across. Trial and error. Oh my god, that was just a slip of the finger, really. Alright. Careful. Nope. I was trying to figure out what I did wrong last time and that just jammed me up. Let me see. If I can just get to that checkpoint. Okay. So I have to do that fast enough so that I can land back on... Okay, I have to figure that out. Alright, we're coming along. So close. Okay.
A little graduation present subject. A name. Crashworth Cortex the First. Crash for short.
I guess that's true. It did say Crash was a I don't know. Is that how we were named? I'm thinking about back to Crash 1. Was Crash Bandicoot's name Crash on the screen when they said he was a reject? I forget. Pelpa says yes. Oh yeah, you said I want to see an update on the Persona 4 remake. An update, huh? Okay, a little faster now. It said Bandicoot 2.0 or something. Ah, okay. Okay, so I could just jump and spin that one at least. I don't have to worry about jumping over. Alright, I gotta figure that jump out. Nope. I like this one. It's kind of challenging, but it's like not in a frustrating way. Just kind of like I know I can figure it out. Nope.
Next time, perhaps.
Nope, I gotta stop jumping too much, because I'm running out of time. How do I do that one, though? Maybe I can just try to jump through it without getting all the boxes first, just so I can figure out how to approach it.
That's a dead one.
No, that didn't work. I guess that I don't even have to jump for that box up top because the nitros will... Oh, I don't... Yeah, the nitros will explode it eventually, I think. Because I'm going to have to get a nitro box at the end. Yeah, short hop. What's happening at the next part of it?
Next time, perhaps.
I thought that was short, but stand corrected.
Found it all.
Okay, so the TNTs are going to take out all that. I don't have to worry about that other TNT. We got this. I just gotta... It's like I'm thinking ahead of what I have to do, and then it's like I need to remember to, like, do that short hop. Short hop. Too short. This is one of those things where you fail and you just get right back in it. It's kind of flow state mission. Oh god, oh god. Okay, so I can just ignore that entire first hump. I don't have to worry about really anything there, I don't think. Because I think the time boxes will be taken care of too. Too short. Or no, short hop, but from too far away. I should get that one because I don't think the nitro is going to reach that one if I just explode it. I could test it, but let me test it. Okay, so yeah, the nitros won't get that one on the right, so I definitely have to get that one. Alright, alright. Oh my god. One more, right here. We did it! Alright, let's...
Excellent work, Crash.
never speak of this one again. Whew. Nothing like a hard day at work where I got like 12,000 steps in today. I have a Fitbit. 12,000 steps in. Hard day at work, and then just coming home to this brain buster of a flashback tape. Great job. Thank you. Alright, so now we are going to... we did this. We're going to do this level. Building bridges. Oh, before I start though...
Ooh, must have left my jacket in the Bermuda Quadrangle.
I have, okay, so these are the games that were announced, or, you know, that went in, they went into it in last year's February State of Play. Started off with Monster Hunter Wilds, Shinobi Art of Vengeance, Sonic Racing Crossworlds, Digimon Story Time Stranger, Lost Soul Side, Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, Dave the Diver, Ichiban's Holiday, Splitgate 2 was announced, WWE 2K25, Borderlands 4, I'm not Splitgate 2, yeah, right, and then Split Fiction was a trailer that and they said March, it will come out in March or whatever. Directive 8020, Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic, The Midnight Walk, Darwin's Paradox, Warriors Abyss, Onimusha 2, Samurai's Destiny, Onimusha Way of the Sword, Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, Hell Is Us, Lies of P Overture, Dreams of Another, Days Gone Remastered with a $10 upgrade from PS4, Stellar Blade DLC, Lost Records Bloom and Rage, Blueprints, Abiotic Factor, Armored Core Series, Patapon 3 in the classics, PlayStation Classics, Tides of Annihilation, Metal Eden, Mind's Eye, and then they ended the show with Saros from Housemarque. Which they announced there, and then it's going to be coming out like in a couple of months or a month or so, whatever it is. So that's what we can come to expect on how this show. Now this show I heard is like 60 minutes, which is pretty long compared to what it usually is, I think. Usually they're like 40 minutes, so it seems like they have a lot to unpack. But one thing we do know is that Sony first party is definitely it's possible for it to show up, especially as like a one more thing, like ending the show with it type thing. So we'll see. Just gonna explode it with this. There you go. I'm expecting a big bang at the end. I think we're due for something. I think it will be something that will be more interesting to me than Saros was last year for me. The only reason, it's just Returnal is just not it. I just don't jive with it, and Saros just seems to be more Returnal, maybe a better Returnal for all I know, but in terms of like how it plays or like in terms of how it the level design and how accessible it might be, that would be cool. But I think it's time for like some Sony's first party, the stuff that like Sony Santa Monica or
sunshine and sand, drinks with mini umbrellas.
Ton is longing for a vacation. Sony Santa Monica could be something, because I know Cory Barlog's been working on something that's not supposed to be God of War, but maybe it kind of ties into God of War, I've heard, but it's not Kratos, I don't know. But I think he's working on a completely new game, from what I can tell, or IP. Then we might see more Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet from Naughty Dog. What could that possibly be? Yeah, with Cory Barlog, he's been working on that game for a while, too. Oh, by the way, so Guerrilla Games announced their, like, multiplayer Horizon game, which is going to be coming out, or coming in beta soon or something. It doesn't really look like it's for me. It's kind of like a more kid-friendly art style, more Fortnite-esque. In terms of how the World Horizon is presented. I don't think I'm going to be playing that game. It just doesn't seem like... I think it could be a really great game, but I just don't think the game's for me. I'll just take the mainline Horizon games. Just give me that third Horizon game, and I'm set. That's because I do like the Horizon games. But, the VR game, the Lego game, it's not for me. I know Sony is, like, pushing this to be, like, their big IP as of modern day, which I don't really understand why they're going so crazy with it. I think Herman Hulst has something to do with it, since he was, the former creative lead of Guerrilla Games ever since the Killzone days. But I think he has some pull when it comes to all these Horizon games and the Horizon movie and Horizon remasters and all that. It's just like God of War is right there. It's right on the it's like the apple's right there for the picking, I mean, God of War Ragnarok came out 2022. We're 4 years later. I know that God of War 2018 and God of War Ragnarok are a duology. It's over now. But can they do something else with him? I don't know. Could we see something maybe like the new Uncharted, like an Uncharted game? Because I know that was kind of like in the rumor mill that like there's like a Uncharted game that they might be rebooting this franchise, not with Naughty Dog, but with like maybe like Bend or some other developer, and you maybe were playing as like Cassie Drake, his daughter, or maybe some the other side characters or whatever. Because Uncharted went away for a long time. It's the fourth game ended with A Thief's End in 2016. Then we got the Chloe Fraser Uncharted Lost Legacy in 2017. I feel like they could return to that game. Like, it's been enough time where... Is Bend Studio still a company? I mean, they did release a Days Gone remastered they announced it last year as a $10 upgrade, and I think that came out between then and now. So they're still putting out a title, even though it's not a new title, but it's like a remastered new SKU, rather, and getting money for it. And I know that they were working on some online game too, just like every other first party studio was just put onto some live service game that they needed to make or whatever. I think that's since ended, and I don't think they're making Days Gone 2 because the creative leads left or whatever, and Sony never really was interested in a sequel. But I do remember them saying that they were working on something. And if I had to guess, I know that there's been this Uncharted rumor that there's a game in the making, and there was a commercial that hinted very, very much so at a Cassie Drake sequel. There's a certain commercial where you see this woman in a cave lighting a torch, and it looks like Cassie Drake. It was like a live action Sony commercial from like a year or so back, or a few years back actually, and it was a very mysterious part. Like that's like the one because they showcase all these characters of like the familiar IP, and then they showed this like girl with a torch or whatever, and that was like the one that like still to this day nobody knows what that was about. The only thing that makes sense is that they're gonna do some like breathe some second life into Uncharted in some way. And the only thing that makes sense is that Bend Studio did work on Uncharted Golden Abyss for the PS Vita or the PSP or PS Vita, whatever, either or. So they do have history with the IP. Oh man, what'd I do? That's what I meant to do. Okay. He said, right, yeah, I bet it's gonna be like a Tomb Raider. See, the thing is, like, why do Tomb Raider though? We already have Tomb Raider coming out as a third-party game. I feel like if anything, they're gonna dip into what they know is gonna get people excited. Dope. I think I got everything that I needed, right? Yeah, we're good. So yep, you're good, yeah. I have to say the side the side levels with the other characters, and then kind of like explaining certain events that happen during the Crash version of the level. This is kind of like in the spirit of what I always kind of thought was happening in the original Naughty Dog games when I was a kid. When you're a kid, you don't have any real understanding of how video games work. You kind of your imagination just runs wild. And for me, like when I'm going through Turtle Woods or I'm going through like the sewers or whatever, for all I know, Cortex or Tiny or Engine, they are right around the corner. For all I know, I don't know that they're supposed to just be designated strictly to the boss fights. For like with a story like growing, I always remember being as a kid thinking like what if there was a way I can like find Cortex in the jungle right now, or something, or that maybe he's up to something behind the scenes, that I'm not aware of while I'm going through this level. Like, I remember thinking that. And Crash 4 is kind of actually playing with that idea a bit, and I kind of like that. Oh no! Damn it. I screwed that up. Let me... I'll die, and then Okay. God damn it! It's alright. This is a... Okay, now we're good.
Oh, how I've missed this!
Bonus action? Nope. Not what I meant to do, but I at least exploded it. Okay. But yeah, what else? Yeah, so there's that. Obviously, Sucker Punch just put out their game. Insomniac? Well, we know Insomniac's gonna come out with Wolverine later this year, so that's that. Who am I missing? You know, yeah, I don't know. Be cool if there was like a nice, like, little interstitial, in-between type of game that was like quickly made, sort of what Horizon, this Horizon Hunter's Gathering game is. You know, it's kind of like an in-between game before like the next Horizon. Even though it's a live service game, that doesn't really appeal to me, but. Whew. Beautiful. Alright. Now we got our checkpoint with this bonus. Now we could just worry about bearing it. Oh, I missed one. Nope. Looks like that getting this done in 3 deaths, I'll have to do another run of it. Could possibly do this now, but probably not. I know there's some trial and error to some of these boxes that I have to figure out. I think I'm gonna go for the boxes first.
about that?
Yeah, this seems easy enough.
I'm having fun. Can you tell?
Oh, I think I missed one. Oh, I missed him. Yep. I was almost, because I know that jump. Thankfully, I had the checkpoint. Oh, I missed it. It's alright because once I go do the 3 live one again, I don't have to worry about the boxes. I can breeze right through it. Okay, I have to do the super jump like a little earlier than. I think I have to get like a little bit past the icicle and then do it. Like right now. Beautiful. From here on, it's like clear sailing. Beautiful. And we should have it. Cool. Yeah, Insomniac is good. For all we know, they'll put out like some like... Nah, well, Wolverine's definitely their next game, but... Oh, I didn't get the 80%? I got all the boxes, but I didn't get the 80%? Are you kidding me? What the hell? The gem is less than 80%. No, it's over 80%. 80% of Wumpas. Let's try that again. That's weird. I've never... Like, once you get all the boxes, you usually get those, like, automatically. Oh.
Ooh, must have left my jacket in the Bermuda Quadrangle.
Alright, let me try to do... fast enough. Oh, did I not? Oh, I did get that, yeah, so... Oh. Which ones did I... I did get the gem, right? I got all of it, yeah, okay. Oh, you know what? I should have, like, got... I know what to do. Alright, so for this one, I'm just going to breeze through. I think they don't want me to, like, blow up the TNTs like I was... Where there's, like, a bunch of boxes to collect Wumpas from. Kind of silly.
Please let the next world be a beach world. Sunshine and sand, drinks with mini umbrellas.
I don't know why I'm going for the boxes when I'm saying I'm going for the... So much echo for that scream. Definitely get some Aku Aku. Go. I'm like rushing it. I gotta restart. Oh boy. I have to admit, I played this level ever since we started Tony Hawk. I thought I played this level already for the stream. So I actually have it kind of like more mastered than I usually do.
In the Bermuda Quadrangle.
Because I got the insanely perfect relic, and so like I know this level like inside and out pretty much at this point. But for some reason I just got jammed up there. It's really that first, once you get past the taunt part, it's all easy.
Please let the next world be a beach world. Sunshine and sand, drinks with mini umbrellas.
Beautiful. Okay. Sometimes you gotta just delay your jump a little bit. I know the best way to do this is over the droid. Which is right now. Whatever. As long as I can get past this part, and then we're good. Because then it's just riding the polar bear down. Beautiful.
Oh, how I've missed this!
I still can't believe I didn't get the 80% out of after getting all the boxes. That's so. I've never run into that problem ever in this game. And of course it happens on stream. It is strange, right?
About that. I'm having fun. Can you tell?
Oh boy. Alright, so we got that one. I guess I'll just do another run just to get it out of the way, but it's just like, why? Why didn't they just give it to me? I'll be more careful about not exploding TNTs, I guess. We did at least get that one gem though, right? So, just make sure. Yeah, we just gotta get the 80%.
Must have left my jacket in the Bermuda Quadrangle.
Like all these wumpas. Beautiful. As much I keep saying gems. I meant wumpas. Yeah, wumpas. Okay. Did you just see that? Did I miss something? I'm
Please
not
let
sure.
the next world be a beach world. Sunshine and sand, drinks with mini umbrellas.
No, for some reason the Wumpa Fruit count reset. Huh. I did not see that. Well, I guess it should, right? Because it's technically becoming a life, and then the life becomes moot. It doesn't become a life, really, because I have 99 at the moment. But it should be. As long as the Wumpa meter is going up, that's all I can hope for. Okay. No! I guess it doesn't matter if I die, but... I don't like how you have no control over not hitting that TNT when you jump across. It's like it automatically puts you on it. Okay, I did that flawlessly. What am I at? I'm not even at the, like, the first
how
part.
I've missed this.
Why do I feel like the 80% is just, like, not really coming together here? Nope. I like to, like, set this off from the top. If I can. There we go. Okay, we'll collect all of these. I kind of missed some boxes there. Alright. I kind of like the idea of getting those out of the way first. Oh, you know what I can do? Nope. Wrong jump. Make sure not to get crushed from the top, and then do this. Nothing over there. Okay. Some nice lives. Why do I feel like it's not really like... Okay, give me those Wumpas. Go get up there. Get that meter up. It's still not up enough. Like, I really gotta, like, hammer it home, I guess. Get everything. But it's like, I don't know. Getting as much wumpus as possible. I missed that. I should have left probably. I missed that big one.
How about that?
Okay.
I'm having fun. Can you tell?
I got it. Alright. I missed that checkpoint too, by the way. But we should be good. Alright, we got this. Alright, now that that's all behind us, I think we can go to the boss fight now. I think, right? We did this. We did everything, right? Okay, I think we're good. What do we got here? It looks like 4th time's a charm. What do we got? Cortex. I haven't played this boss fight in a long time. I really don't know what the pattern is or anything, so I'll have to figure it out.
Crash Bandicoot. It's about time. This is going to be just like the old days. Except this time, everything will go according to my plan. I've made a few upgrades to my blimp.
Boss time, baby. Okay, so we're on the blimp now.
Giant deadly missiles.
It's nice to be on the blimp and have full 3D control over where we're going. Instead of going left and right, like in Crash 1. I guess technically I can use my time thing, but I'm not doing it yet.
Punchbot Mark II is one better at punching than Punchbot Mark... Ow! Punchbot Mark II is for punching you, not me!
Oh god.
Let's try this one.
Alright, back to engines platforming. Oh man, I almost had it. Oh, well, they actually gave me like a checkpoint for the boss? Kind of interesting. Is that the first boss fight that's ever done that? Or is Crash 4 the first boss fight to host the first boss fights to do that? Yeah, all the bosses have checkpoints, huh?
Alright, have it your way. The anti-monster.
See, I would have liked a trophy to beat the boss fights without dying. You know, like, not relying on the checkpoints. That would have been a cool trophy to do, and I would have been all up for that. I would trade that over the time trial stuff. Or at least the platinum time trial stuff. Okay, I gotta use my clock more. Definitely is a crazy fight, though. Oh man, it definitely gets more intense. You're gonna do the time trial someday. They're gonna do me. Okay, I gotta use my clock more, or my time more. keep saying that and I don't use it. Okay, okay, let's figure it out. I guess moving from right to left and left to right. I will slow down time. I kind of just like... I'm feeling the groove of not using it, and then I kind of like want the challenge of it, and then it kind of gets the better of me anyway. Since there's checkpoints, it allows me to have a little bit of experiments, I guess, with what I'm doing. Beautiful.
Well, if you won't play fair, then neither will I.
This is kind of cool.
Did I do that? Kill the Bandicoot, crush the Bandicoot, smash it.
So the blimp has like an electric pool. Okay.
I wonder what happens if I hit all the buttons at once. Feel the wrath of Cortex.
This is crazy. Oh my god, what's that? I was trying to slide under it. Duck and cover. Oh man! I was too close to those. I had to back up. Again, I should like do a clockwise around that rectangle. Keep moving. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. We could do it. It's intense. Okay, I was trying to do something different there and I shouldn't have done that. Okay, let's figure it out. Boom, baby.
Not again! Blasted bandicoots! Must we keep going around and around like this? Tell me, Crash, is this all there is? Forever? No.
I knew you would be unable to handle this simplest of tasks.
Gloat all you want. I quit. If you need me, I'll be on a tropical island somewhere. Alone.
How fortunate. You see, I no longer have needs for our alliance. I found a new partner and a new plan.
You were scheming behind my back?
Of course. The rift generator has capabilities beyond your eager imagination. You were content to simply rule over space and time, but I'd rather start from scratch. Erase it all. Wipe the slate clean. I'm going to reset the timeline and rebuild it to my liking. I will become a god, which means those meddling marsupials.
Wiped from existence by that pompous peacock? I'd like to see him try after I shove that tuning fork up his...
But not if we get to him first.
It appears we have a common enemy. Perhaps there's a way out of our endless cycle after all. Huh? Okay.
It's an interesting twist here. Yeah, I don't remember this. I don't remember the boss being that hard either. But maybe it's because I'm streaming and talking while I'm playing it that it becomes more where my brain kind of like, where my mind kind of just like doesn't absorb it as well. Because I don't remember that being as hard as it was either. Not that it was that hard, but it was just, you know, took a few tries. Is this Twin Sanity? Where they're like like, there's like an alliance, I guess? I like the idea of Entropy, you know, the way he was introduced in the third game. He kind of was short-lived and Warped, as intriguing of a character as he was. And I like that it's probably one of my favorite things about 4 is that it follows up on Entropy in a big way. I like the idea that he's not trying to, like, reverse time or try to manipulate time for their current favor, but rather he wants to just reset the entire timeline, all timelines, so that he could start off from scratch and become like a god. You know, which is interesting too when you think of like Uka Uka and Aku Aku, who are kind of like, you know, they're these witch doctor masks, but they're a very supernatural force. They're almost godlike in their own sense. So for Entropy to kind of like try to take that on for himself, that's a very cool, it's a cool idea. And I like that Cortex is kind of just like marginalized by this whole, by his whole desire, by Entropy's desire to really take the reins here and, you know, outdo Cortex in every step of the way of like what Cortex always wanted to do is just try to take over the world, but Entropy is just like a completely different force. And I think Entropy was introduced by Uka Uka. So that's interesting there too. Like, how did Uka Uka find this guy? Like, I guess Uka Uka has the power to track down someone this crazy in whatever timeline they found Entropy. But it's a very interesting character, and very interesting direction. Probably the best direction that you could go in after Warped. So I have to hand it to them. And then to subvert the expectations of, you know, we're always used to Cortex being that final, you know, boss or whatever. Not to say that that's not what's gonna happen, but it's just like, you know, there's a little bit of a subversion happening here that I like. You said, yeah, I really like Entropy in this game. I think he's like he really steps up like the evil doing in this. Like he really becomes like a force to be reckoned with in this game. And you felt a sense of that in Warped, but then he's taken down pretty prematurely, and that's kind of what Warp's story is, that you kind of take out the one guy who knows how to handle the time twister machine. And that's where time travel and the universe, alternate universes, kind of just got out of hand in this game because of what we did at the end of the third game. But it's interesting. So yeah, next time we will go all the way over to the Egapis dimension, 88 million BCB. Before Crash Bandicoot. I got that. So yeah, we'll start this next time. In one of the GBA games, Cortex was gone and it was just Entropy. That's cool. I like that. I like the idea of that Cortex doesn't just need to be the de facto villain. I like that. It seems to be what they're trying to do with Spyro. I feel like they want to make Ripto the new like mainstay villain, even though we killed him in the second game. But like ever since like Crash Team Rumble and just like the popularity of Ripto over the other final bosses, there seems to be something where they want to make Ripto like the main guy, and I hope they don't. If there's a Spyro 4, I'd like to see someone new. I don't want to see any time travel in Spyro, the way that we can see it in Crash. If you want to bring Ripto back in a crossover game with Crash, the way, like, I know Canadian Guy A has been, like, hinting at the possibility that there might be one, then I guess that works, but I don't know. I just hope that whatever the new Spyro game is, I hope it's a Spyro game. I don't need it to be a crossover. I'll play the hell out of it if it's a crossover, but I don't need it to be. I really kind of just hope it's its own thing, you know? Maybe not time travel. Yeah, maybe not time travel, could be magic, but, how would they go about that? I don't know. I mean, it'd be interesting. I mean, I do like Ripto the most out of all of them, but I don't know. It's like, do you want to keep going back to the well of what works, or do you want to try something new? I don't know. Spyro kind of has like more of a... You could really do anything with those games. I say explore the lore of Spyro and his ancestry, or like, you know, more like I would actually like to see that more. But I digress. Pelpa, it's been a pleasure. We have a State of Play this Thursday. Hopefully it's something good. Hopefully we get something for Sony first party that's really good. Right now, like I said, like I think in March Marathon is coming out from Bungie, and that's like my first game of the year of this year that I'm probably gonna get. Hopefully there's like a, you know, we'll see. I don't even know. We'll see how it works. But I do hope that the State of Play kind of gives us a clear idea of what else might be possible to come out this year that will really catch my eye. I don't want it to be just a bunch of, you know, when I read all those games just now from last year, it really, a lot of those games just don't appeal to me at all. There's a lot that do. I mean, there's not a lot, but there's some that did. But, I feel like we're at that later stage of the PS5 now where I want to see the ball rolling a bit. I know that there's this whole live service kerfuffle that happened where, like, you know, every first-party studio had to be assigned to a live service game. Even what was it, Blue Point? I think even they were, even though they're like a remake studio. I don't know. I just hope we get something that can just make me, you know, make us excited. Because as of right now, it's just like this first half of the year. It's like I might pick up 007 First Light. I might pick up Marathon. I don't know. I'm not like going crazy over like what my next game is right now. Said I need a banger game, definitely. Give me something, you know? But if you don't give me anything, then whatever. I can live with that. I can always dip back in the backlog. Anyway, yeah, Pulpit, it's been a pleasure. Anyone out there wants to like, comment, or subscribe, it's greatly appreciated. You can subscribe to Kev Plays 9490 on YouTube. This is where we do our channel, my channel, and our streams. And then you can also follow me on Twitter at Let's Watch Series. Other than that, stay safe, stay healthy, keep a clear head, and keep on gaming. And I'll catch you all next time. Peace out.